today. In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft.
Hey, Einstein, where's the dot, boy? Huh?
As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. FANHOME, Build the Back to the Future DeLorean, part 37. In this video, we'll be completing issue 64 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. With every build comes with component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for issue 64. So, a really good graphic there of the model all lit up. The golden doors are open and the rear of the car. So these are the components. So we've got a frame for the hood, we've got cable, lights and things. Yeah, really good, really good. Step-by-step instructions. And then we actually fit the bonnet onto the frame and we're left with this at the end. Reigning Supreme, the final scene filmed for Back to the Future Part 2 involved some old school special effects on stage 12 at Universal. I'm actually building the Back to the Future 2 version. I think I've said before. You can build it Back to Future 1, but you don't get the pole. I don't think you get the pole. Or maybe you do. You can build the Back to the Future 2 with the Mr. Fusion, or you can build the Back to Future 3 with the red tyres and the rails. Joe Flaherty. Comic actor Joe Flaherty had a small but vital role in Back to the Future Part 2. Count Floyd with Eugene Levy and John Candy. John Flaherty was, who did he play? Characters. He was delighted to join the cast in a small but significant role in the Western Union Man. He delivered the letter from Doc Brown from 1885. And this is a look ahead at issue 65. So we've got a couple of cables there. So we're probably cabling up maybe the lights in the inside the hood maybe. And then it just shows you the components that come with this. So let's check that we've got everything that it says that we're supposed to have. So I'm going to open up the components. Get that out. We've got a black sticker there. Hopefully I haven't lost anything. So we've got the hood frame there. Then we've got hood latch. We've got a light. We have a cable. It says we've got 2 of these. I only have 1. 2 adhesive stickers. There's a 2 here. No, that's 1. Let's check the bag. Yeah, we've only got 1. Oh no, they're stuck together. There is 2. There is 2. There are. I don't know if you can see. You might not be able to see. There's 1 there and 1 there. There's a line down. Yeah, so we've got 2 of them, and we got some more AM screws. So we've got our screws, we've got our screwdrivers, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. Okay, so this is the hood frame. So what we've got to do with this is we've got to turn it over like that. And as you can see here, this is where the latch goes, and there's no screwing required. There are 2 pins on it. Let's see where the pins are. Oh, sorry, 2 holes on it, and there's 2 pins here and here. You might not be able to see because it's black, but I'm just going to sit the latch in, and the latch has to be pointing downwards. I'll show you once I get pop it in. Just can't see in the light there. Just line it up. Yeah, they don't really want to go in. Let me just push it there. I think they've been cut quite funny. They're not been cut, so they don't actually want to go in. I got the latch in place there, as you can see. There. Had to glue it in because it wouldn't stay in. So the next thing we've got to do is this light here. Mine seems to be broken. You see, it's got like a bezel around the end, like a thin bezel there and there, and a thick bezel there. There's supposed to be a thick bezel there as well, but there isn't one. So the light goes in this hole here. So I'm just going to push it through. If it falls out, I'll glue it in place. But it seems like, yeah, it seems like it's clicked in place there. So that's the light and the latch in place. Yeah, it's meant to have a bit missing there because I don't know if you can see, there's a channel that runs down here, all the way down there, and that's where this cable goes. So the light bulb goes in the light like that. Just making sure it's in place, and then it runs down this channel here, and it goes around this corner like that, and out like that. There, that's where that goes, like that. And then we've got to use the black stickers to hold it in place. So I'm going to take one of the stickers off, one of the black stickers. So Got to feed it down that channel, turn it around that corner there, and then we've got to put a sticker down. Let's move these out there so you can see what I'm doing. So we've got to put a sticker here, just basically to hold that cable in place like that on that bend. We'll put one there, and we've got to put one up here so it stays in the channel. So let's get the bulb back in where it's supposed to go. Let me just do this all over again because it's kind of, let's just remove that, put the bulb back in its housing there, like that, and then send it down this channel, and then we can hold it in place with another sticker. Like that, and then on the bend, let me just take this sticker off and make sure it bends around that curve there. So it goes there, and then it bends around the curve right there, like that, and then there. So hold that in place. Bulb keeps popping out, but there. So there's the bulb there, that's the bulb, and that's the cable that runs down and round that curve there. Then we've got to turn the hood over and place the frame in here. I just dry tested it in and I can't get it out now, so you've got to make sure that it fits over these hinges and also over these two arms there, as you can see, and the cable comes out there. So what we need to do is we need to get 4 AM screws. We need to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wanted to dry test it, but I can't get it out now, so I'm not going to attempt to, but you can see where it goes. So I'm just going to put these 4 screws in to attach the hood frame to the hood. You can hear it clicking in place. Spin it around. My phone went off. So let me just get this second screw in. Tightly in place, spin it around. It will sit very tightly onto the hood. Oh, we actually need 6 screws, not 4, because we need one there. We need in the middle as well. Quite a lot. So I'm going to go in the middle. Just swing it around a little bit so you can see. So we're going to do the 2 in the middle. Yeah, that doesn't seem to want to go in place. Oh, it does now. Let's get the one beside it in. I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing because of the angle. So I've got them two in there. So I'm going to move on to this one. So 1, 2, 3 more screws. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Oops. Let's get this last one in. It's a bit of a crooked angle, that. Let me just there, straighten it up. Need to move it because I'm keep banging the camera. If that screw really doesn't want to go in, let me just try it again. Just loosen it out. That's weird. I don't want to go in. So I'll take it out and put a different screw in. That doesn't want to go in at all, but it's gonna. I brought the frame of the car back where we put the windscreen on, so I've got the hood here. So I'm just going to fit the hood. There's these lips here. These are these brackets there like that. So I'm going to put it in. Get the brackets underneath like that, and I'm just going to line it up so it fits exactly where it's supposed to go. Like that. line it up. There, like that there. That's the bonnet in place, and we're going to flip it over. Easier said than done. Let me just flip it over. Like that. You can see where it has to line up. Yeah, that's going to be quite fiddly. Yeah, so I've got the bonnet lined up now, 2 hinges. So we need 4 AM screws. I'm going to have to stand up for this because it's going to be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to get 2 screws out, and I'm going to do 1 hinge first. Make sure it's properly lined up. It's not going in. Right. I need to lift it into place. Like that. Hold it there. And put the first screw in. I'm going to put the first screw in on the other side. Like that. And it should help the second screw when I put that in on each side. Actually, I'm not going to tighten that up until I get the second screws in. Just tighten the first one up. Just get the last screw in. Just line it up. Plaster's coming off and it's hurting. It's hurting. Let me just cover it up. tighten the first screw that I put in. There. That's it. And I'm going to flip the car over. Just hold the bonnet. Oh, sorry, the frame. I'm going to flip the frame over. So obviously this isn't the car, it's just the... Just zoom out a little bit. Like that. Lift the bonnet. Yeah, that looks good. So we've got our first piece of the outside structure of the car in place. Just got to fix this plaster because I've kind of went a bit too mad with a screwdriver earlier in this video, so I just need to just cover up. Yeah, so there's our bonnet in place. We got these two, but they don't appear to be going in yet, so that's where we are here as the bonnet. So that completes issue 64 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?